Very good afternoon, student. Welcome back. Today we are introduce new topics. Is Splunk introductions is a very popular topics in IT industry, and you also call is a very hottest platform and topics. So you grow your career. Okay. So I present my screen. First of all, I'll explain some few slides. After that, we'll install Splunk and which platform is a good support for Splunk software. So first, we have a one of the question in your mind and everybody. What is a Splunk? Okay, Splunk is a big data platform that help organize, collect, manage, and analyze machine generate data. It can be used for a variety of purposes, including security. So Splunk is a big data platform. That means, I tell you, uh, in traditional way of infrastructure in our IT infra, there are lots of servers, routers, switches, and more than 23 websites implement on our IT industrials. So we facing the challenges how to monitor entire the network devices and what is the status of health of router switch and servers. So it's much more difficulties and also logs. So Splunk is help to collect all the data and kept in center server that's called a Splunk. Okay, so in this Splunk have collect, manage, and analyze analyze the machinerized data. It can use the variety of purpose of including like first security. So security is a major factor in any IT industry. Security may be CPU utilizations will be high, port utilizations, suddenly some traffic come in your networks and you don't aware the where the packets come from, what server the packets come in your server. So Splunk to be held to protect and monitoring unwanted packet traffic. You set the rules and regulations and set the alert features in a security phase. So Splunk can help detect threats, investigate incidents, and respond to them. To first take investigate where the threats are coming in your networks and to make the sense and to block the particular traffic which come from your networks. It can also help with compliance and threat hunting. Okay, you know, some specific sports, the traffic comes, so network utilization so will be high, and the clients facing the slow speed of networks. So some specific port are blocked from security behalf. Second thing is a business analytics. Business analytics means, just I give the example like uh, Amazon.in, Zomato, and lots of uh, e-commerce site of sales in on the customer behalf. There are lots of traffic come in your server, in your websites. So the websites to organize unorganize the structure of data, like unstructured data collect in a log server. So Splunk to be held to analyze the data in structure wise and is a readable mode that end user to be know how much the user to access my server, and from which server to request come in my web server. From business analytical, you can analyze your data and make the report in graphical way, in bar chart, in pie chart, according to your scenario, and to share on your administrators. Okay. Second is application management. You can manage your applications. Is it traffic, uses, okay? Compliance, that means Splunk can help organize meet evolving regulations. Compliance means the compliance, the Splunk utilizations will be much more high because your IT infrastructure day by day, the activities will be increases. So activity is not a fixed to access networks infra. So compliance will be increases day by day. So Splunk is help added new compliance features in a Splunk like website monitoring, website tracking details, and also server port accessing, server particular new software added server, and you can also watch and monitoring and analyze the data of newly loaded software. So compliance is like this way. So Splunk also included some special features. So, just I explain this. We know that why user. What is Splunk? I know Splunk basically is security, business analytics, and application management and compliance. Also, is provided some features indexing. Okay, the indexing means you lots of data to keep in an indexing way. The indexing, there is a number way to set your data sets, and you can very easily way to search your data what you want to and how to represent your data on your admin. Second, alerts like now your server utilizations work in 24 into 7 day, and you to see the server if CPU utilization is more than 70%, so the alert will be generated. So you set a rules. You think how to know when the server utilization will be so high. It's not a fixed time. So just you set the rules and alert features, and alert features just set in a Splunk if the server CPU utilizes 70% and the alert should be generated. And after alert will be generated, you tackle the particular time and scenario when the server CPU utilization will be high. So just monitoring, and you know that particular server time is maybe in every day in 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So on a peak time of your network uses. So your server CPU utilizations reach 70% within a 1 hours only, not after 2 p.m. So that is a awareness, when the server CPU utilization will be high. So you set and you upgrade your hardware platform. That is alert. Alert maybe lots of like your website port utilizations alert, threat alert, also threat alert, CPU alert, memory alert. Lots of alerts you set in Splunk. A dashboard. Dashboard is a structure of showing your representations. You just collect your data, you collect your alert system and show your dashboard, because and the end user is not a much more technical sound, so he will know better way to show the graph like pie chart in a line bar, okay, and also PPV chart also, that is represent your analytical data so easily to be understand in non-technical person. It's have to do dashboard. Now graphics also, the graphics is a very good graphics, and Splunk is helped to be download the newly free of cost graphic what you want to do. The Apache show the graphs, so a newly graph added you want to download. Okay. Now report. After you make the report that means you set a report which is types of alert will be generated and which type of threats come in your networks. So report it helps to analyze your records, which type of alert, which type of threats may be attacked on your networks. So easy to be tracking your networks behavior and what should you do after receiving the reports. So a report it's very important to be know your your infrastructures. Okay, infrastructure behavior. Now the second question is why Splunk? Okay, look, Splunk it's a software based of part which install on particular operating system. Splunk is one type of the interface. It's collect the all types of data like web logs, IoT sensor data, database, network devices, security data, server and apps to collect Splunk and the end user and the developer user to collect all the data on respective devices and analyze the reports and make the report and alert section from Splunk interface and user to make the dashboard reports and alert. Okay, so we are using the Splunk. Splunk is a central program, central software which installed on operating systems. Okay, so which type of data Splunk is collect? Splunk collect is a .csv file of data and log files also. Okay, CSV files that means comma separate value. Comma separate value means data is not a structured way to set the format, and CSV file is a row of data, and row of data is not a readable mode of data, so it's not be easy to be read the data. So CSV files to be structured Y and is properly dashboard to be represent using Splunk. And Splunk collect the lots of data like Amazon, uh, uh, Linux, Linux machine, Windows machines, Oracle database services, and any types of data is collect. Basically, is a logs data collect in Splunk to be organized and analyze an indexing system to be end user to be easily to end user to easy to be understand. Okay, so look, that is a graphs to be replaced. One of the example of the graphs after you successfully install the Splunk enterprise and its set of structures. Okay, look at that. That is a graph urgencies, status, honors, domains. Is lots of is not only types of graphs. That is a customized behalf you make the graphs, and you can also be plug in the newly added graph in a Splunk. Okay, now before install Splunk on your machines, first should you know that what is the TCP port is required to be installed in Splunk on your machine. The first port is a TCP 8000 ports. 8000 port to be management port to access a Splunk enterprise on the web browser. So is a compulsory port. These are compulsory ports should be open on your machine on your machines, and also this port are allowed on your firewall because IP you are apply the ports on your machines, but packet will go through firewall in outside on your local networks. If you set the firewall in local ins, so always allow these are ports on your server and also your firewall. The second port is 8080 is another way to access the web service. The third port is 8081, that is a secure web access services. The fourth port is 9997, that is replication of port, is replication of data, because Splunk is not only one server. You have another Splunk. You collect your data. So 9997 port will be open on your Splunk server. After that, data will be replicated. Otherwise, it will not be replicated. The second port is 8089. 8089 is another types of ports. Is collect the data from any server like Linux server, web server, Mac server, Unix server, a router also, switch also. These are port should be applied, should be open. Then the Splunk server to collect the data from any end of the device. Now second port is telnet port will be applied because you check the service is active or not. And the second and the last of the ports is 514. 514 is a syslog server because most of the Splunk server to collect the syslog database. Syslog is centralized server in IT infrastructure that all the network devices first collect data on a syslog server, and Splunk to take a data from Splunk server, to take data from syslog server. And syslog server, if you take the data from syslog server, the 514 port should be open on your Splunk server. Then the Splunk to collect the data from Splunk server. Okay. Now, we know these are the ports is open should be required before install. If you think on your machines, okay. So, if you have any questions during the live session, you can ask. I am very happy give your answer. Okay. So let's install Splunk Enterprise 9. To install, we will install Splunk machines on VMware or Oracle VMbox. Because VMware and Oracle VMbox is a offline on your machines install, and there is nothing to pay the amounts. And for beginner is a very easy, very good, because the beginner is lots of type of VM, lots of time the VM will be crash and VM will not be work. So just remove and create a new VM and install again new Splunk. But if you use a live server like Amazon Web Cloud, you install you take a AWS Amazon account, install a Splunk server, and AWS to limit its access the free tier of operating system. So your time will be lost, and after your free time will be lost, then Amazon will take a charge. So uh, so from my side, I tell you, do the practice and install the Splunk on your VMware and Oracle VMbox. I will perform the lab on VMware. The Splunk have two operating system versions available: Windows Server and Linux. Splunk, when you think you you boost the career in Splunk, so there are two platforms to complete your training part. First is a Splunk of developer. Splunk developer only query the data and make the dashboard and set the alert, okay, and make the reports. And Splunk developer have limit resources to access the Splunk services. And second thing is Splunk admin. Splunk admin have all permissions by default taken. It's set a universal forwarder, heavy forwarder, lookup cluster, and many more things like user roles, admin role. Everything Splunk admin do this. So there are two program uh, done by the you think in your mind if you do the Splunk developer or Splunk admin. Okay. So after you have to successfully install Splunk, and the first interface appeared this. Okay. Look, this is a part of This is search of reporting is the apps, equate the apps Linux uses. These are the apps, okay? And this is a hello administrator who log in these machines. This means login is the administrators, and this is a bookmark. You say the bookmark. My bookmark is zero, and share organization is zero. Share me no, and the add of data. That is a framework, and there is a resources. What you are to do, we'll discuss in later after you successfully install the Splunk on Linux machine. So Splunk, basically Splunk install into platform what will be suitable for using. But I suggest you perform you install your Splunk on Linux machine. So Linux is open source, okay, and it's not required antivirus. But if you think you install Splunk on Windows Server, the Windows Server required another antivirus, and the port will be applied, and some file will block the service, and threats is threats is come very easily. So you are using the Linux is very fast way to be access a Splunk. So we will install the Splunk on CentOS 8. Okay, before you learn think your mind, first to grab the strongly knowledge in Linux. After that you learn the Splunk. Otherwise you choose the Splunk training program from today or after today, but you don't have a uh, strong knowledge in Linux. So little bit problem facing in a Splunk admin and developer program, because we'll install mostly companies, mostly IT industrial Splunk on Linux, not Windows. Okay, so first you should to know the Linux operating systems. After that, we learn the Splunk. Otherwise, you will facing the problem during taking training of Splunk. Okay, so I install the machines. I install this Splunk. First, uh, create. I shut down this machine. Now I'm creating one VM. Okay. So I have already created CentOS 8 is a template, is not a Splunk installations. Okay. So first I download the Splunk. Oh, sorry. First I saw the how to ready the machines before to download the Splunk software. So just I make the clone of this machine. Just a minute. Splunk hardware requirement, the minimum requirement hardware, at least 100 GB of space required for VM, and if you don't have a much more space of hard disk, so minimum 60 GB, and RAM gives you maximum 4 GB. If your RAM is sufficient on your machines, so try to give your RAM minimum 8 GB. Okay, so I gave the RAM 4 GB. Okay, and hard disk already set in 40 GB. So 40 GB just I said just training purpose, so it's okay, no issue. Okay, so I said the close. Now my is ready now. Just I change. Okay. Just I change my machine name. Okay. This is Splunk, and go to settings. The settings is 40 GB, 2 GB RAM. Just I increase the RAM size. So 2 GB is not sufficient. 4 GB is okay. Initial level is okay. And I start the machine. Okay. So root and password is here. Check what is the IP. IP is my 76. Okay. So this machine I'll access from telnet. Sorry, I access from Axel. Axel is one type of the services of uh, terminal. So I'm little bit facing the issue in to directly access the machine from VMware. So I'll access this machine from Excel. Excel you can download. I just show the Excel how I will download. Okay. So open, and what is the machine? 76 is my machine IP. Just say it. And you can also use the putty is a same way like Excel. Just say it 76, and okay, password is same here. Okay, accept and save. So this is my machines. I'll access my um, VM machine from Excel from terminal. Okay. So first should be first stop your default firewall service. Otherwise, the service will be blocked. Okay. So systemctl stop firewall D and disable this firewall. Yes, disable now. So check the status of this your firewall. Yeah, is a stop is inactive. Okay. So next things, to allow the all the ports before you install Splunk on this machine. So first I check the IP tables, IP table install or not, IP tables, hash. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, IP table install on my machines, but all the ports is not active. So I will active all ports one by one. So first IP tables dash a input. What is my port required is TCP. So DDD port first 8000 J accept. One by one added this port. Second port 8089 997 514 and 23. Okay, and now save these IP tables. Don't forget to save, otherwise all the policy will not save after you reboot the machine. Okay, look at that IP tables and VL. Yeah, all the ports is active. Okay, so now how to download Splunk from internet. Okay, just type the Splunk, free Splunk. Okay, this is the official site of free Splunk. Uh, Before download Splunk, you create your accounts on your name. Just click on login, and if you don't have an account, so create your account. So business email, in your personal email, you set email ID, password, first name, last name, job title, phone number, company, and company name. You give your any names. Okay, job title, set your names, and create account. After you create account, the account should be verified from your registered mail ID, who gives your mail ID. Okay, and your mail ID is your login ID, your public name, your name and password. You have to you give the password. Okay, now I have already accounts, so I click on and login. Okay, okay, so my account is here, so give the just a minute. Okay, is it loading now? Okay, look at that. Just I download the product. I'm not installing the free trials and download Splunk Cloud. Splunk Cloud is a trial versions, but I will download Splunk Enterprise. Get my free trial. Okay, just a minute. I just thought. Okay, before you download, you read this. Simply download and install Splunk Enterprise trial on your own hardware or cloud instance, so you can collect, analyze, visual, and act on your all your data, no matter its source. Try indexing up to 500 per MB per day. That means you collect your data indexing on minimum 500 MB per day of your free trial license, and this license will valid up to 16 days. So today I install Splunk in today is 17. So after 16 in 2 months, maybe October, November, and December. So December 17, your account will be finished. Okay, so don't worry. After your free trial period is exhaust, then again remove your VM and reinstall once again, like from first to end, and the license period will be extended. Okay, understood? Okay, so get my free trial. Now, where I install Splunk? I install Splunk on my Linux. If you install Splunk Enterprise in Windows 10, so just click on Windows 10. But we'll install Splunk on RPM is CentOS, is Red Hat package RPM. Dev is if you install Splunk on Ubuntu, Kali Linux, okay, you try to dev file. So this is a version of 9.3.1 Splunk Enterprise. Okay, and click on more. Download SSL verify, and you can directly to download RPM or copy we get link. Just copy we get link and just copy and paste is here. Okay, so before you we get command is not install, I think so, is not available in my machines. Yeah, we get command is not expected. So before you get perform, you first install we get. Okay, after that we paste your link, then it will be work because in a link we get command is mentioned. Okay, so I said the wicket. Yeah, done. Now paste is here and hit the enter. A little bit required time, maybe 5, maximum 5 minutes, below the 5 minutes on the speed on your hardware. Is it's a downloading from Splunk server. Look at that. Download Splunk.com product Splunk release 9.3. This RPM package. Resolving this download Splunk.com. Okay, and this is the IP address from taken this software. Yeah, it's downloaded successfully. Look, this is RPM package. So RPM package install, type the RPM dash IVH and give copy paste and type Splunk. Then it's a loading now. It's installing on the machine. Look, user at create cannot get directly Optimus link, so is by default is created on self behalf Optimus Splunk. But if you have to install Splunk on a particular specific Splunk user, so first create the Splunk user and copy Splunk package on particular user and run these commands from particular user accounts. Then this installation will be done from particular user folder. User account means user folder. Okay, but we don't. But I don't create the user accounts Splunk, so it automatically create on a optimize OPT default directories. Okay, installing is done. Splunk M.31 is 100%. Wait to come the prompt. If you have any questions, so you directly to connect with me from chat session. I'm very happy to give your question answer. Okay. So go to OPT folder. There's Splunk. Look at that. Uh, there are lots of sub directories and files under this Splunk. Okay, bean, copyright, etc, include, leave, OpenSSL, OPT, these files. But we'll go in a bin directories. Okay, look at the Bing directory also, there are lots of files and directories. Okay, so just I run Splunk and status. Okay, status, the one time to run this status, because accept the license term and condition. After that the software will be go for the configurations, otherwise your installation will not be completed. Why? And gives your Splunk username, which is which will access Splunk from browser. So just I am giving the Splunk. You gives your name as your name, admin, anything. You gives the name, but keep your mind the username. Don't be forget. Okay, and the password as your choice. Try to give the complex password, so unable unwanted person don't be access this Splunk admin panels. Okay, now the license term and condition we have accepted. Now second things, restart the Splunk. After that the Splunk will be accessed from browser. To like then dot backslash Splunk enable boot root. What is the meaning of boot root? In future sometimes this machine will be restart, and you forget this syntax and you will manually restart Splunk. So you are the admin and you will configure your Splunk, so you know from where you restart Splunk services. But the newly joining the user, and he unable to know how to start the Splunk, so hamper the work in your infra. So don't forget this command. After reboot your machines, is automatically Splunk will be started. Okay, just hit the enter. Okay, boot root no, enable root, root, boot. I think so. First start this machines, start Splunk, then it will work. Start. It's starting now. Yeah. So try to enable boot root, boot root. Yeah, it's done now. Enable command. It's not valid. Why? Enable boot. Done. Okay. So now go to the browser and try to access from browser. So what is my IP is 76 and gives the 8000. Yeah, consulate reloaded successfully Splunk Enterprise. Okay, cheer up. Okay, so uh, what is my ID during the installations is Splunk. Oops. Splunk and the password. This. This is the first screen after you successfully loaded Splunk on Linux. And this is the apps, is the manage apps. You can create the apps, but right now I will not discuss apps. What is the apps? What is manage app? Find apps. Okay, we'll do the later. In the future, I will make the another one video uh, to how to load your data on a Splunk and how to monitoring and how to analyze and indexing your data. Okay, but today the introduction of program, introduction of videos. So we'll just explain everything is a is an introduction level. To search a report, click on search report. It's helping to be open uh, address bar. You gives in the search options. Okay, got it. Skip to it. Just a minute. Okay. So just is type the index. Just I'm give the index one and index audits, and look at that. The data is fetching now, and this data is fetch is local machine. Local machine means this is my machine. Is a host ID. The host is a local host, local domain. Okay, indexing is one. I'll discuss this later. Okay. So analytics means analyze your data, how to represent your analyze your data matrix, add new filter SPL. Okay, SPL inter mlog. Okay, data set that means you collect your data. There lots of data is here, and you can say simple data, audit data, modular Splunk configurations. You can set your data. You collect your data like Amazon data, Flipkart data, GoIBBO data, Domino's data, Zomato's data is set on Splunk and query and on behalf, and make the reports. You generate reports. What you have to search on particular from raw data. You get the reports, 24-hour error reports. Okay, that's the report names. We'll discuss the later. If you make the another video, we'll discuss later. Alert, you set the alert. Okay, so nothing to be alert. Dashboard, you set the report to dashboard. The dashboard is customized on your company behalf. There are different company and different types of dashboard, website traffic dashboard, server data dashboard. Okay, and this is the meaning of administrator. Administrator, my account name is administrator. Just to click the preference the default time zone. You say the time zone is a if in our in Delhi, India, I think so is, yeah, Kolkata and Delhi, India is home. Report default theme. You say default light dark theme. 41 is a light, is a lights apply. After restart, then it will be changes. And what is the meaning of this? Is the meaning of health of your Splunk server. Okay, so RAID, the feature has several issues in integrity. If the RAID symbol, so wait to ready to be ready. After that will be active your after that will be access Splunk. Okay, it remove automatically after few times. Okay, depend of your Splunk hardware utilizations. Okay, okay. So then message is a security risk warning found empty value for allowing domain use. Is a alert of messages you will see. Okay. Settings is a very important setting. In the settings, there are three criteria: app data. Okay, app data is app data means you upload your data on the machines, because Splunk is one of the instance. You load lots of data from data app data, explore data, monitoring console means is the admin console, is a monitoring level. Any changes will perform in it. Okay, monitoring means wanted to show your license uses, what is the license day. Cut is not a receiving license today's like today. If your installations reach 15 days, you will see the 50 after 15 days the license period is approximately this 1, 2, 3, 4. You just a license. Today licenses per pool. No quota uses now. Quota is free today. Nothing to be added in new data. Okay. And click on settings. Also to server, click on server settings. Server settings to show the status of this machine. Like journal settings is what is my domain, what is my host name of this computers, and master folder Splunk, and management port 8098. Okay, run Splunk wave, yes. Just a minute. Okay, and web port 8000, app server port 865, session timeout 1 hours. After 1 hours not to be do anything on the browser, so it is automatically session timeout. You can reduce the session timer is maybe 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes you never to be touch anything on the browser, so it will automatically log out. So you set a logout, and pause indexing is free disk space 5000, and port KB8191 ports. Okay, just save on it. Yeah, login background, like you set on a company on customer image. Just I upload this image. I think maybe some image is available on my machines. Just check it. No, image is not there. So download your images. I load this image, logo. I switch. Okay. So you gives your image on your behalf on a customizable image. Just upload. I think so. Hello. Yeah, this. Okay. So what you want as your choice in a company logo, you set a company logo. Your default image, no image is no image. No image means if you say the restart, the image have removed. Restart later, I'll do the restart later. Don't waste your time. Look, this is a happen to health rate. It will automatically changes. Okay, so don't worry. But it still is a long way. So to check your hardware settings, okay, just cancel it. Now global banner means banner is visible. What you want to the message will display when the user to be access Splunk, and the message will be appear. So banner visibility, click on banner visible is a green color, is a, the banner should be set in a red orange color. If you set the banner is simple banner notifications and the banner color may be red. So if you wrong attempt, uh, you set a long password, so the message is a red heading. Okay, that's the banner. And next settings is license is very important. License settings, look at that. What is my license? My license is December 16, and this time today we install 17 and 1.44 minutes pm, so is my license time period. So in a December, this Splunk machine's license will be expired. Okay, but if your license holder to click on add a license and choose your license where your license is stored and put on it, and your license will be applied after restart your machines. Okay, so that is a license period to show. And that forwarder indexing tag field lookup user interface. And next thing is a users. uh, Click on users, so look at that, the default user is here, administrator. You can also add the new user. So just I use a iSwitch, full name Siliguri, iSwitch, iSwitch@gmail.com, and you set the password what you want to do. A default type zone. Okay, is a admin? No, is not a admin. Is a Splunk system role, is normal user. Okay, just create, successfully created. Now I log out, try to log in for iSwitch. Password. Yeah, so password change should be. Yeah, look at that. The normal user don't have all the permissions. Look, it's a normal user. So normal user don't have all the permissions. That's like a basics types of permissions to be access services. Okay, so is my accounts in the mass nothing but message, and settings, data models, activities, list, jobs, and health. Okay, uh, thanks guys for watching this video. And if you have any queries about this Splunk related program, so you write the text a message on iSwitch Siliguri iSwitch official page. I am very happy to give the answer of your queries. So let's and watch for upcoming video to related the how to add the new data on Splunk server. Thanks for watch. Bye bye.